I just find at this point in my life, time is just moving so fast. You know, my kids are getting bigger. I have a couple teens. They have activities. My husband and I both work for ourselves, which is a blessing and a curse. So the blessing is we can take odd times off to be with the kids and make sure we don't miss anything that they're doing. But the kind of downside is you feel like you have to keep moving and working all the time to keep everything moving forward so that you know that the income's coming in and that you have more projects and you have more work. And that machine gets really exhausting when you're working for yourself. It's hard to be creative when you're in that mode, and I've learned to just take some time every couple months and stop and just do something that I really love and relax and paint outside and remember why I'm doing this to begin with. So in this video, I'm gonna take you to one of my favorite places to relax and recharge. So please come with me to Peggy's Cove, Nova Scotia. I really love the coastline here in Nova Scotia. I find it is so rugged and raw, and maybe it's because we're just a little bit farther out in the Atlantic Ocean compared to where I grew up in New England. But I think some of it also has to do with the fact that there's just not a lot of people here. As an artist, there's something really attractive about seeing the beach just as it exists without a whole lot of human interference. One of my favorite places in Peggy's Cove is a resort called Oceanstone. This past summer, I went with my very good friend Nicole to Oceanstone to try out their hydrothermal spa. If you're not from Canada, hydrothermal spas are a bit of a rage right now. It's not just sitting in a hot tub. The whole idea is that you experience cycles of heat, and then a cycle of cold, and then a cycle of rest. And this process is just so relaxing, and I think for a middle-aged mom like me, it's a dream. This new building at Oceanstone is just breathtaking. It has 2 stories of glass and this big open lobby, and all of the materials and finishes are just so decadent. And I just love how they made all of these little cedar-clad, almost huts or beautiful little cabins outside of the spa, and this is where you would have your facial treatments or your massages or your pedicures if that's what you were interested in doing there. Now, you're not allowed to take pictures inside of the spa for obvious reasons, but I can tell you it was just a beautiful experience. You can even order a beverage or a snack from the restaurant and they'll bring it out to you. So just recently, at the beginning of October for Canadian Thanksgiving, I booked one of the little cottages for my family so that we could have a holiday together here. We played a board game and we had a picnic dinner outside, and we watched the stars and we roasted marshmallows. And a really cool part of this trip was that there had just been a tropical storm the week before. So the waves were huge and crashing, and it was just a beautiful sound. And we slept with the windows open and just listened to the waves. I got up early at 6 a.m. by myself and snuck outside and did a couple paintings while the sun was rising. We've had a tumultuous couple of years, like we all have with the pandemic, and the kids recently lost their grandfather, so holidays are kind of strange for us now, and I think it was a good plan to go somewhere else, to just be together someplace else and make new memories. I really wanted to make a painting inspired from the sketches that I made, and I wanted to remember this holiday that I had with my family. So why don't you come to the studio and see what I come up with. When I'm in the studio, I work from memory and also my sketches and sometimes my photographs. But if I could pick one thing, it's to work from life, to actually sit outside and paint what I can see. All of my paintings, I would say, are mixed media. I start everything off in watercolor and pencil and make an underpainting. Then I switch to oil on top of that, and I finish everything digitally. I hope this painting sums up all of the colors and feelings that I had on all of these trips to this area. I paint all of the flowers separate, and I drop them in as layers in Photoshop to play around with the composition. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this trip to Peggy's Cove. If you could please like and subscribe, that will help me to make more videos like this and share my art process with you.